Hello again, my friends. You see, thanks to Radu from Belgium, I am the proud owner of one of these dear EE LCR meter DE5000. It's a great tool. You can check your capacitors, resistors and inductance with different frequencies. You see, let's power on this guy. As soon as I'm inserting this adapter, in fact this is a Kelvin 4-wire probe. Let me have this one hooked on, and it's gibberish. I can't understand a thing over there. If I'm taking out the capacitor and I'm trying to calibrate the things. So it starts calibrating, but suddenly fail. Okay, here we have a problem. That's for sure. In the same time, if I'm using this probe, which have, by the way, have a kind of PCB inside there, so it's not just a simple 2-wire something. You see that? So in fact, we have a 4-wire. This is a Kelvin probe without any calibration. Let me hook the capacitor. And there you go. Perfect measurement. This adapter TL21 have a problem inside. So let me try to do a calibration with this guy. Once again, and it starts counting. We have to wait for a half a minute. You see, this is the single problem I see. You have to calibrate the probes. If you are using this one, TL21 instead of TL22, as soon as you are changing the devices, you should have a new calibration. Open pass. And now the short one, we have to keep the tips closed for 30 seconds. Remember, it was 94 something, 94 nanofarads, 94.7, I recall. You have to be patient if you want to have good results. And there we go. Okay, let's put this guy back. The capacitor, 94.81. That's a perfect result. What about this? 4.71. That should be like 4.7 nanofarads? Probably, yes. Absolute beautiful device, wonderful device, I can tell you that. Nothing else to do but to try to understand what is happening with this box. Pretty simple. 2 screws. We need the Phillips screwdriver, obviously. What we got inside here? Alright, so each of this alligator clip have 2 wires on the ground. Okay, what about trying to understand what's happening behind this isolation? I believe this one is disconnected. Maybe it should be connected to something. I don't know. Let's open the other guy. To be possible to take this isolation out of the way, you need to open the alligator and to keep it open somehow. Something like this, you see? Take this out of the way. Maybe too much. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I believe that the ground and the other are soldered together. We can give a try and check this. Continuity mode here on the right side. Very clear. The screen, it's on the ground. What about here? The screen, it's in the air. So I believe we already find the problem. My old friend ZEEWEII, which I really recommend you. Well, I'm not sure if it's okay, because anyway we'll do the calibration eventually. Power supply 18 volts, TS100, 360 degrees usually. Yeah, we are done. And I have the ground over there. You see all the connections are back in place. Perfect. What about this? Yes, of course. We have everything back in place. Now let's put this isolation back again. Oh, 947 nanofarads, 105K. Not quite, but of course it's not calibrated. All right, let's have this in place and do the calibration first. Open, 30 seconds. What? What? Can't believe. Wrong again. What can be wrong? Very interesting. I fixed the ground, but we still don't have a working connection here. So, once again, ground. But that's funny somehow. It's like a short in between the probes. Okay, let's take it the board and another two screws here. Interesting. How comes that we have a short between these two guys? It shouldn't be like that. Yes, but we have the ground together. No, I don't understand. Okay, let me see the other ones. Let's measure this one, which I know is good. Very interesting. You see, I got a feeling that we shouldn't have a ground here connected to the alligator. Let me cut the ground. Okay, clear. What about this? Something strange happened here. You'll say that the length of the wire, it's wrong now. But, you know something, we have calibration, so before measuring, it should be okay. Let me take or open the ground. Let's measure this. Good. Power supply, flux. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, that was the problem. So the ground of the wire, or the screen better said, it shouldn't be tied together with the rest of the wires. I mean the red and the white one. Perfect. Now we should have the short. Perfect. It's looking like we have a working probe, Kelvin 947 nano. Okay, people, so I believe it's a fix. Now, if we take a piece of paper and let's try to understand how is this thing working like. So, let's say we have those two contacts getting into the DA5000, and now we have like this. Okay, hot, another hot, and of course the shield coming to this like that, or shield. These two guys together going to the alligator clip, tied together to the alligator. So that's a Kelvin probe. We are going with 4 wires to measure the things, and yeah, it's a very simple schematic. Beware about the shield, you know, not to touch the hot, let's call it hot wires. Okay, that's it for today. See you soon with some other projects. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm waiting your comments. push the like button, it's very important. And once again, thank you Radu, thank you Vlad, and thank you Chuck for sponsoring this channel. And you see, I'll be back.